Let's dance phonics dance style. It's time for the Hunks and Chunks. Are you ready? S-H, S-H, C-H, C-H, cha-cha-cha-cha-cha, buck, cha-cha-cha-cha-cha, buck. This is a thorn and that is a thistle. T-H, T-H, O-O-ooh, O-O-ooh. I love school. You love fruit? I do too. You, I, ooh. Put your hands in the air. Happy New Year. Make your resolution. E, W, ooh, ooh. That's at the end of a root word, and don't you forget it. The Bully Brothers. O, O, O. O, O, O. Look out for Captain Hook. I-C-E, I-C-E, ice, ice. I-C-E, I-C-E, ice, ice. A-C-E, A-C-E, ace, ace. I'm so good. Did you brag about it? You were an ace. I-N-G, ing, ing, ing. I-N-G, ing, ing, ing. Were you on a spring as you were bouncing around? I want you to kick a ball. A-L-L, A-L-L, all, kick that ball. Now let's spike it like a volleyball player. A-L-L, A-L-L, all, spike that ball. Car, car. C-A-R, you stick your arm in a jar of stars. A-R, R-R-R, A-R, R-R-R. I liked your pirate patch. O-R, or, O-R, or. I want more fish. Bite his head off that fork. O-W, ow. There's a cow going down, D-O-W-N. That's the way to get down. Oh, yeah. O-U, ow. O-U-T, O-U-T, get out of here, you bumblebee. O-U-T, out, out, out. O-U-T, out, out, out. You take a scaredy cat E, you take a scaredy cat A. You put them together and what do they say? E. But when you see the double E, you say E, E. It's a bumblebee party. When you see the double E, you say E, E. It's a bumblebee party. Party dance. E, 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 E. Rain, rain, you're a pain. A, I, A. Show me your muscles for that long, strong A. E-I-G-H, are you ready? The superhero of all the Hunks and Chunks. E-I-G-H, A. E-I-G-H, A. At the end of a root word, A-Y, A. Hey, do you want to play? Swish, score, hooray. O said to A, oh, I love you. And A said, absolutely nothing. So when you see O and A, what do you say? Oh, O-W, ow and O. O-W, let it snow. When you see E-D at the end of a root word, say ed, d, or t. When you see E-D at the end of a root word, say ed, d, or t. O-I, oi, O-I, oi, in the middle of a word, boink. But it's O-Y, oi, show me your boy muscles. O-Y, boy, at the end of a word. I-R-R, point to the girls, I-R-R, and you are in the middle of a word. Did you just hang 10 as you surfed on a wave? Let's sing our Hawaii Five-O song. Da 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 da. But it's E-R-R at the end of a word. E-R-R at the end of a word. Show me your paws with your claws. A-W, aw. Who's on your automobile ride? Let's invite two people. A-U-aw, aw, ah, beep, beep. A-U-R, A-U-R, ah, 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 beep, beep. What did you just buy? Show me. O-U-G-H-T, odd. Hold your shopping bag up. Look what I bought. A-U-G-H-T, let's man a white girl. Odd. Boys say daughters. Girls say, that's me. Get that potion that gives us the funky hunk and chunk motion. Pop its cork off. Pop. Shun, 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 shun. T-I-O-N. Shun, 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 shun. T-I-O-N. Shun, 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 shun. Do you want to live in a mansion? Of course you do. S-I-O-N. Shun, 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 shun. I want to live in a mansion. S-I-O-N. Shun, 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 shun. I want to live in a mansion. Let's pull a giant 1,000,000-pound onion out of the ground. I-O-N, I-O-N, yun. Yun, lift it up. It's a 1,000,000-pound onion. Take a bite and blow that breath into your teacher. Ready? Shh, don't you wake that W next to the R. Shh, don't you wake that W next to the R. What's it say? When you see K-N, you don't say the K, you say N. When you see K-N, you don't say the K, you say N. When you see P-H, you don't say P-H, you say F. When you see P-H, you don't say P-H, you say F. I-N-K, I-N-K, ink, ink, ink. I don't drink pink ink. I-N-K, I-N-K, ink, ink, ink. I don't drink pink ink. A-N-K, A-N-K, egg, egg, egg. I'm going down a tank. I-G-H, I-G-H, I-I-I. Don't forget the T. Pull your light cord. Ite, ite, ite. I-G-H, I-G-H, I-I-I. Don't forget the T. Ite, ite, ite. W-H, W-H, wah, wah, wah. It's a question word. Who, what, when, where, why, and which. T-U-R-E, that creature has nice features. D-G-E, what's that you say? Why have 3 letters to just say J? Thanks for phonics dancing. I hope you love the hunks and chunks like I do. Let's do it again tomorrow.
Good morning, my friends, tigers and wolves. Welcome to Tuesday, 2 March 2021. You'll notice that I have the cameras on, if you can, tile on the slide, so we don't have to interrupt the lesson to remind you to turn your cameras on. All right? Also, on that note, I want to remind you that this lesson can be found in the link to the Wakelet collection for the morning lessons. All right. So if you cannot hear the lesson, or if it's buffering up so much that you can't participate, it's probably better that you leave the meeting, participate in the lesson, turn in your evidence, and then come back. All right. Yesterday we had a lot of skipping, and it happened throughout the day. So I don't know if it's something with our internal internet in our room. We had to step in the hallway a little bit, but we're going to make it happen. All right. So if you need to watch this more smooth, or you miss this meeting, you know that you go to your Seesaw journal, go to your participation evidence, and in those instructions, there is a blue link. All right. And you'll see the same thing. All right. We want to make sure that everyone, whether you're inside or outside, gets the same information. All right. So on that note, let's get started. For today's lesson, you are going to need your Foundations notebook, your writing tool, your growth mindset, and you are sitting in the writing position. All right. So let's get started, shall we? So, excuse me. In one of this week's stories, Sue, Mom, and Dad are moving in with Gran. What does Sue do to make her new room feel like home? We will review some words and skills so we can reread A New Town to identify the steps Sue takes to make her new room feel like home. All right, and remember, you can find these stories in Ed Your Friend in Learning. Go through EPISD Plaza, Class Link, Ed Your Friend in Learning, and then you'll see these stories. All right? So I look forward to rereading this story, and if you haven't read it, you really want to. So now let's play with some sounds and words. We've learned how to say words that rhyme with other words, and we've been doing this a long time. I remember back in kindergarten when I was working with some students and they were working with words that rhyme. All right, and so yes, we've known this skill for a long time, but that's okay because that's a foundational skill that we're going to bring forward. All right, so now we're going to do a little refresh in our minds. All right, for this activity, I will say the name of a picture on the screen, and you will say words that rhyme with the picture name. All right, so you're not writing right now. I just want you to listen, and we know that words that rhyme had the same ending sound. So not the final sound, but the ending part, and we call that part of the word the rhyme. And what we put on the beginning, we call the onset. So it's the onset and the rhyme. So all we're going to do is change the onset and keep the rhyme the same. All right, I'll do the first one. For number 1, the word is comb. Comb ends with the sound ohm. The words home, foam, and roam all rhyme with comb. They all end with ohm. So did you notice I just put the onset or the beginning part with ohm? So if you think of all the sounds you know, ohm, roam, loam, chome, zome, and maybe those aren't real words, but they rhyme, right? So you can make some nonsense words that rhyme just by changing that beginning sound. All right? So are you ready to try it? Look at picture 2. The word is owl. Tell me words that rhyme with owl. What I like to do is go down the alphabet and then think bowel, cowl, owl. Fowl is a word. We used that in our word list yesterday, didn't we? Fowl, tell me some more. Go ahead. Grr. What if we put a grr with owl? Growl. Sowl. All right, you ready for the next one? The next one is number 3. Number 3 is a picture of bread. Tell me words that rhyme with bread. Go ahead and say it. Remember, we're going to replace the burr and we're going to keep the ed. So burr, ed. What if I put the ed? And the word is fed. All right, tell me some more. Let's see if you can do them. I heard red, ned, said, full. What about a fool with ed? Fool, fled. Good. All right. Number 4 is, this one's a little tricky, and remember, we're bringing this forward. So you probably didn't rhyme this word when you were in kindergarten and 1st grade. Number 4 is not rose. Number 4 is flowers. Tell me words that rhyme with flowers. So if I'm going to take the beginning off of flowers, I'm just going to have hours. Hours. Put some beginning sound. I just want hours. B. K, L, P. You got it? I heard powers. I heard showers. I heard towers. Good job. So you can rhyme with multi-syllable words, just like you used to rhyme with hop and pop and log and dog. Okay, number 5 is a maze. Tell me words that rhyme with maze. I hear A's. A's is the rhyme. So we're going to put the onset. Actually, it would be backwards on the thing. So we have A's. What if we put a D? Let's build a rhyming word with D and A's. What's the word? D. A's. What about another one? Tell me some more. A's. Haze. That's right. Haze is like when the sky isn't very clear. Haze. What about a G? Gaze. All right. You ready for the next one? The next one is shark, and I'm not going to help you. I want you to tell me. Tell me words that rhyme with shark. 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 So in the word shark, the rhyme is sh. So I'm going to take off the onset or the initial sounds. I'm going to take this off. And my end is arc. What can you put with it? What about a B? Bark. D. P. Park. Well, we started with shark. Shark doesn't rhyme with shark. That's the same word. What about coal? Coal, like C-L, coal. Clark. And there's a book called Clark the Shark, isn't there? All right. I hear him. Keep telling me. I hear you. I'm just going to write this real quick. The next one, number 7, the word is wood. Wood. This is a picture of wood. What is the rhyme? Ood. Ood. So what can we put at the beginning of ood? And remember, words that rhyme don't have to be spelled correctly. They just have to end with the same sound. All right? Should. I heard somebody say should. Good. I mean, good does rhyme. Yes, good. Would, good, should, could. Good job. What about, I didn't hear this one yet. St, 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 st. Stood. Good job. So we still need words that rhyme because it helps us to blend to read these spelling patterns, right? So let's look at our owl card again. Remember that owl begins with the vowel sound ow. The ow vowel sound can be anywhere in a word, and it can be spelled in different ways. We learned that the vowel teams OW and OU can stand for the ow sound. So we are going to blend to read and blend to write today. All right. So I'm going to quickly go through. First thing you should have already looked at is Hunks and Chunks on this screen. Raise your hand if you saw a hunk and chunk vowel team. Raise your hand if you saw a hunk and chunk vowel team. What is the sound? Ow. What could that sound also be? Ooh. Remember we learned that last week. But we first learned it as ow, O-U-T. So let's try it with ow. All right? You got the sounds? Blend it. Fat, not fa. Found. And the word is found. All right? Sit in the writing position. Sit up. I want to hear that. Just like I heard you blend it, I want to hear you blend to write it. Go ahead. The word is found. You should be looking at your paper and pulling those sounds. Found. Pull them all the way through. And those of you that are mastering cursive really are mastering blending these sounds, aren't you? Because we're able to connect them. Found. Check your paper. All right, so we're going to go faster through these blend to read, blend to write, because we know the strategy. All right? I want you to immediately identify hunks and chunks, suffixes, prefixes, and think about where the word is going to be split into syllables if it's more than one syllable. All right? Remember, the clue to know if it's a syllable, each syllable has its own vowel sound. Found. Vowel sound, ow. All right? Let's look at hunks and chunks. Did you look here? Do you know this blend? All right. Blend to read. Crown. Oops. Right, crown. Crown. Go ahead. That's okay. Crown. All right. So you should have two words on your paper. You have found and crown. We're not going to go back. It's okay. All right. So this is your challenge. Right next to the word found, right here, I want you to write a word that rhymes with found. All right. Don't worry about the screen yet. All right. Write a word that rhymes with found. All right. Right next to the word crown, I want you to write a word that rhymes with crown. So I gave you two words, found and crown. I found a gold treasure. The queen wears a crown. Next to it, you are going to write one word that rhymes with each of those, all right? I'll give you a clue. You are going to replace the beginning part of the word and keep the rest. You're just replacing that beginning sound. And in crown, the beginning sound is a blend. All right? Is that helpful? Found and crown. Give me some rhyming words. I'm trying not to let the cat out of the bag. I always give away the words. I don't even give away the clue. I just give away the answer. I'm trying not to. So give me rhyming word for found and a rhyming word for crown. And that is your part of your evidence today. All right? So if you have not done that yet, just know you have to go back and do it. What I would like you to do is about in the middle of your paper, I want you to pull down a line about like that, because you're going to make a sorted list today and I'm not going to give you the category. You are going to categorize. And I'm going to give you some time to write these words. First thing you're going to have to do is figure out how you're going to sort them. All right? You see on my chart, there's two columns, two boxes, right? So the words that I place here are going to have some rule Okay, as I was saying, I have to make sure not to click that timer because it switches it. All right, so in this box, you are going to have words in that box that follow a rule. You're going to have words in the other box that follow a rule, a different rule, all right? So think about how could you sort these words? And I don't want you to copy the word list. I want you to put them into the list. So you have a total of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 words. 6 plus 6 is 12. And you're going to have 5 minutes to sort them. Your words are cow, found, house, loud, town, brown, shout, ground, down, pound, mouse, flower. I hear ow in every single one of those words, but there is something different, isn't there? Good luck, my friends. See you in 5 minutes. Let me see. C-O-U, I-C-O-W. I think I got it. Cow. Ound. Ouse. Loud. Town. Brown. Cow, found. House, loud. Town, brown. Down. Ah, that's not OW. You don't go over there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm missing one. Flower. You see the pattern? I see a lot of rhyming words too. There's some rhyming words for the words I need to rhyme. I'm letting the cat out of the bag again. If you had trouble finding some rhyming words, you just wrote some. Make sure you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 words. In my list, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in one section and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the other. While you're waiting, if you are done with your sort, you can go ahead and fill in these rhyming words up here. Did you find any words that rhyme with found? Found does not rhyme with found. That's the same word, but something else does. Maybe a couple something else's. And did you find something that rhymes with crown? There might be a couple something else's. You can put them both if you want. About 1 minute remaining. Oh, I gotta write my rhyming words. I forgot. I said it, but I didn't do it. Found. Ground. I like that one. Ground. Crown. Brown. Got it just in time. Did you get it just in time? So you should have done found, crown, and a word that rhymes with each, and then categorized your words and wrote them. So this is evidence. So time is up. So let's look at the word sort. All right. So this is how I sorted them. Maybe you saw different patterns, but this is the pattern that I saw. I saw words that have the ow sound spelled with O-W, cow, town, down, brown, and flower. And I saw words with the ow sound spelled O-U, house, shout, ground, mouse, found, loud, pound. All right. So on mine, if this is the way I sorted them, I'm going to put the rule in these boxes up here. All right. So when you turn in your evidence, you are going to turn in a picture, like I said, of your two words, found and crown, with words that rhyme next to them, a picture of your sort, and that depends on how you sorted them, the rule you're going to put, all right? Before you save to draft, I would like you to push record and read to me your words. All right, and you can tell me about how you sorted them. I'm interested to see if anybody sorted them differently. All right. Perhaps there's another pattern that I just didn't see. So that's all for today. Today we practiced ow sounds spelled O-U and O-W. We practiced rhyming words, and we sorted words, and you found a pattern for them. All right. Remember, we have a new town, a story in Ed Your Friend in Learning. We will be meeting with small groups right now. I will be getting my gold tiger started, and then I will be meeting with purple and blue groups right away. I'm sorry, green and purple. I'm back to our old colors. Green and purple groups right away. All right? We already got a plan. We already know what we're going to do. I'll see you soon. Purple and green, you're going to need to go into your shared PowerPoint so we can do our reading lesson. All right? See you soon.